This podcast is rated M for mature. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello, welcome to Incel Intel Podcast. I'm Liz.
And I'm Tracy.
We've got screenshots.
And we're not afraid to use them.
All right, and we would love your feedback. We are literally in a whole new space using new equipment and a new recording software. So if we sound better or if we sound worse, I would love it if you would let us know.
Yeah, the honest feedback is appreciated. Also, to follow up on We're Not Afraid to Use Them, the screenshots, I would like to encourage you, if you have screenshots, please don't be afraid to use them and send those to us so that we can use them for you on our podcast and share them with the world.
Yes, and to do that, we would prefer if you would use incel.intel.pod@gmail.com. But we're also on TikTok, which you have to search just intel.pod because we've been flagged.
Yeah, apparently the word incel
It's a no-no.
It's a bad word on TikTok, so it's just something we have to work around.
Yes, and I'm really trying to get our Reddit going, but no one's on there. No one's taking the bait. I don't know what's going on.
I don't either. I have a friend, I told you about that friend, C, that was going to help me to learn it a little bit. He came over yesterday and he got sick, so he was unable to stay long enough for us to do that. But
Well,
I'll try
the fuck,
again.
C? Come
Right.
on, man.
Get it together.
All right, and then that's everything, right? TikTok. Oh, no, Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram is incel.intel.pod, and I try my best to update that and put things on there, so help us out here. Nobody sent us anything.
Yeah, I do have a couple of funny visual profiles that we can put out there on Insta. I think those might be fun. We'll reference them and have people go have a look. So that'll be a little bit of activity. I've been trying to do some stuff on TikTok as well. Keep that, moving and growing. But because of the name being a taboo word, it's really hard getting followers and getting found. So if anybody has any suggestions on how we could go about fixing that, I would love it. Liz would love it. We'd love for y'all to be able to find us so that we can make some really silly content for you.
We go through our own lives and do our own banner. If you don't like that, fuck you, I guess. But you can skip forward a few minutes. Because I know a lot of podcasts will put a timestamp in. Like, if you don't want to hear our bullshit and you want to get straight to the shit, skip to blah, blah, blah. So if you end up hating it, just skip forward. But
yeah, I don't know, though. Because if you hate it, maybe there's something wrong with you. Because all of the feedback I've gotten is that that's their favorite part.
Oh,
of
no,
our
that's
podcast.
fantastic.
Isn't that cool? It
Yeah,
just made me feel really good that that's one of their favorite parts.
yeah, no, definitely. Well, since we're on that, this week, my little 10-pound multicolored poodle.
Oh, the one that bites my ass all the time?
Yeah, that one. He's really mean, but he's really cute, guys. He decided he wanted to get into a bag of sugar that our doodle got out of the pantry and just got everywhere. And I got home and the bag was sticky from them licking it, and there was sugar everywhere.
Gosh.
But, Padfoot's huge. He's 100 pounds,
right.
over 100 pounds. So I wasn't worried about him. But Polo had puked all over the couch.
Oh, was it granular?
It was. When sugar gets wet?
Yes.
But add some yellow to that. So I was like, oh my God, my dog is going to get pancreatitis and he's going to die. So I called the emergency vet that's close to us.
The one that our family alone has paid for
to keep it open
one of their
forever.
houses. Yeah.
Yes. And sometimes they charge you for phone calls, sometimes they don't. This time, I was like, hey, 10-pound dog probably ate 2 to 4 cups of sugar. And she was like, a 10-pound bag of sugar? I said, no, the dog is 10 pounds. He ate 2 to 4 cups of sugar. She's like, okay, let me go ask the vet. And she comes back, she goes, okay, so unless he's shitting straight sugar, he should be fine. But he will be on a sugar high from hell. And I was like, all right, that's
all I can deal with. I just picture this poor little, tiny little fluffy multicolored dog. No, I just picture he goes to fart and it's just this poof of dry sugar coming out of his ass.
If only it was dry. It'd be much easier to deal with.
It's poof.
Yeah, poof.
That would be pretty funny.
Yeah, so Ashley put it on a TikTok. It's Wolfpack0505 if you want to see my little poodle on a sugar high.
Oh, and he's just so cute. And, you know, when I talk about him biting my ass, he is a very sweet boy. But he's protective of his home and of his mama.
Yes.
He loves Liz so much that when she's not there, he just wanders around whining.
It's kind of disgusting, but I love him back.
But whenever I come to their house, no matter how well he knows me, when I first come in, he has to show me that he can kick my ass. And he growls and snarls, and I just kind of growl back.
What else you gonna do?
Right.
You eat him across the room?
He's too cute. So a couple of visits ago, I walk in and he comes running around and he bites my ass. I just lost some weight, so my pants were too big. He yanks, pulls them down to my knees. And then like a week ago, I was over there again, and I had made friends. He was letting me pet him, and then I was getting ready to sit on the couch, and he jumped up, got behind me, and was hanging from my shorts. I don't know what his deal is, but, you know, I do have that disease called no ass at all, and if I had a butt, he probably would get a hold of it every time.
Yeah, we were out of town, and he had got one of our friends that was going over and watching him.
Yeah.
So he knows him. He knew he'd come over all the time. And he had a big ass bruise on his back of his thigh because he would jump up and bite him.
Oh my gosh. The thing is, though, as soon as he like gets a little mean with you and does that, he's done, and he'll crawl into your lap and he wants you to snuggle and rub his belly. He's the sweetest thing.
He's a literal Sour Patch Kid.
He is. I didn't even think of it that way.
He's sour, then he's
First
sweet.
you're sour, and then you're sweet.
All right, so what happened to you this week? Other than my dog biting you on the ass?
Well, you remember a couple of episodes ago, we read my personal experience on TikTok.
Yeah.
With that person that just kept firing messages, and I kept saying, no. That lesbian in the basement. Okay, so he commented this week on one of my videos. I haven't blocked him yet for the sole reason of this podcast. It's the only reason I haven't blocked him. So he comments on one of my videos and he says, "Oh, you look so beautiful. Why don't you ever answer me?" So what I did was I recorded a video reply. Mm-hmm. And basically I was just like, dude, you can't be serious right now. Mm-hmm. You know, and I kind of called him out. I said the word no probably 50 times. You keep pushing. I was like, I have a podcast. Here's the link. Go listen to how dumb you are. And, you know, he didn't say anything, but I posted that on my personal page. It went through fine. I haven't had a single complaint. Mm-hmm. I duetted it on our podcast TikTok. Yeah. And it got flagged for bullying. So that's why I say, like, our name, our title. Yeah, they're just not putting us out there in the world. I did get it reversed and they put it back up. But yeah, it was just a pretty funny thing because the last message he sent me was, "You're making me uncomfortable in this conversation." And I hadn't said a word. And then, you know, he commented that on the video. It was pretty ridiculous.
You're making him uncomfortable because you didn't ask for a picture of his dick, okay?
That's pretty much what he wanted.
But at least he was polite enough not to just send it on his own.
I mean, that's true.
Gotta give him the most minuscule amount of credit for that.
He's probably got the most minuscule amount of stuff to send anyway.
It could be. Jesus. All right, well, we are, straight in Washington this week.
Straight in Washington.
What area did you pick?
I chose Sequim.
Sequim?
It's Sequim. Sequim. And the reason that I picked it is because where are my 90 Day Fiancé fans at?
No, not me.
I know that some of y'all out there are fans though, but there was a couple. And the man was from Sequim, Washington, and the woman was from Ukraine. Mm-hmm. And I just hear, her name's Natalie, I hear her in my brain saying, "Sequim," and she said it just like that.
Oh,
yeah, that's why I picked that town. It's a fairly small town, but yeah, I got some good information about it.
What potential did you give it?
I honestly gave that a fairly small one. I gave it a 4.
Okay.
Just because that was the first impression. Although, you know, I have a little bit of an advantage of knowledge of the city. town, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, because of that.
Because of 90 Day Fiance, you know.
All right.
So, yeah, I feel like it could have. Let me just say, if the town of Squeam were in Ohio, it would have an extremely high potential.
Oh shit!
But because I don't know, because of its location, they just seem like less
shitty.
Yes. So, what did you choose?
I chose a Walla Walla, Washington.
Isn't that where Bugs Bunny used to pop up when he would like tunnel underground?
I think so, yeah.
I think
Walla
it was.
Walla, Washington.
Walla, Washington.
I'm going to say Walla Walla, Washington as many times in this episode as humanly possible.
All right.
I put the potential of Walla Walla, Washington at a 3. So not far from yours.
Yeah, we were pretty close.
And it's a blue state, so naturally the potential was going to be pretty low. All right, so what is your demographics and junk for Squeam?
For Squeam. All right. According to the 2020 census, Squeam, Washington has 86.7% white, 1.9% African American.
At least it's in there.
Right. 1% Native American, 3.1% Asian, and 14% of mixed race.
Okay, cool.
So, males outnumber females by 12%. So, I'm thinking these dudes are going to be going
Thirsty,
hard.
yeah.
They're going to be going hard. So, that was like my thoughts on that.
All right, anything fun to do or didn't find nothing?
Honestly, it's a farm town.
Oh, so there ain't shit to do.
So,
okay.
yeah, you have to, leave that town to really find the fun stuff to do.
I found in Walla Walla, Washington, people love to go thrifting and antiquing. So, like, you and I would have some fucking fun up in there.
Oh, yeah.
The profiles I ran into were lazy. They were like Ohio style. It was just like a picture and like a Snapchat name. Like, that's it. Also, we y'all quit working out. I get tired just reading about it all the time. These people be working out too. And there is a pretty decent nudist presence in Washington.
Do you want to know something? One of my incel stories involves a nudist place.
Does it really?
Yes, it does.
You know why? It's because in Seattle parks, it's legal to hike in the nude. And Seattle even hosts the World Naked Bike Ride. Try to visualize that. Fucking balls and titties swinging with every pedal.
Do I have to?
Just to be swinging, a bunch of naked people riding bikes. There were a lot of cellars, wineries, vineyards in Walla Walla, Washington. Walla Walla, Washington wines. That's a lot of W's.
Yeah, it is.
Also, America's very own Batman, William West Anderson of Walla Walla, Washington, a.k.a. Adam West.
Adam West.
Was born there. You can also tour the Walla Walla Cheese Company, pick your own lavender at a lavender field, or take a hot air balloon ride. So basically, Walla Walla, Washington was made to go on dates.
I was just going to say, it sounds very romantic.
Yes, if you can't get panties to drop in Walla Walla, Washington, you're doing something wrong.
Then you're probably an incel.
Yeah, and you're absolutely. It's full of fucking naked people drinking wine, eating cheese, and picking flowers. I mean,
right?
If you can't get laid in that situation,
and weed is legal there.
Oh, that's right.
So
there's
like
a bunch of stoned, drunk, naked people picking lavender.
Okay, so
and in hot air balloons.
I will be broadcasting next week from Washington.
Yeah, no shit. I'm saying. All right, so what kind of people did you find in Squeam?
In Squeam, well, there were a couple. One of them, this is Jay, and Jay is a professor at a college.
Okay.
So, whatever that means. I am 6 feet 7 inches tall. I'm big in all places, especially all the right places. Okay, boy. I believe you. Not.
Yeah, totally. If you bring up your big dick, it must be huge.
Right. I am looking for a, quote, special friend, unquote. I am highly, all capital letters, educated, and promise, all capital letters, you will not be bored around me. Join me on Facebook to learn more about me. This platform is so limiting and I can be free on Facebook. Peace and love, me, Jay.
Oh my
okay,
God.
freedom on Facebook? Dude. And he's not even that old. He's only 52. Like, I mean, I guess that is old.
That's pretty.
Shut up, I'm 50.
2 more years, you'll be old.
Yeah, okay. Whatever. I don't care
right.
if I'm old. I'm still fabulous.
This is W. And he's looking for a nudist girlfriend for a long-term relationship.
All right.
Message-
Me too, buddy. Me too.
Right. Message me if interested. I am fun, outgoing, loving, and caring person, and great with kids. Love to go
Ew,
camping.
that creeps me out
That's
a
what I'm
little bit.
saying. You're naked to talk about kids. Love to go camping, hiking, and swimming and fishing. Play video games. I love being nude at home or in public. Hit me up.
I would say that flag is so red, but honestly, it's a clear flag because he's naked.
Right? Yeah, he's letting that freak flag fly.
Freak flag fly. All right. So I have E. This is a very short one. I actually have 2 short ones back to back. If that's all right.
Let's do it.
E, age 63. Looking for someone who is close to me in town. I'm not driving for a pussy.
Well, if you don't want it that bad, then
I know. Yeah. And I mean,
lesbians will drive 200 miles plus for some
That's
pussy.
around the corner.
It's
Unless it's
just
lesbian
around the
time.
corner.
Yeah, and this gentleman did not take any pride whatsoever in his photos. It's just,
God.
you know.
Try a little bit.
And so, S, age 46, about me. Oh, I have a good job, lots of side hustle. That's what he says for what he does. So, S, I heard the worst thing you can do on your profile is have a bunch of shirtless selfies, but you can't resist me. And it's literally 10 shirtless selfies.
Dude, what?
Right. Nobody.
You're not even going to take the advice of the ears.
Right.
Oh, Lord.
No,
All right.
thank you.
This is A, 32. No kids, never married. Good job, but 2 dogs. I'm not that great, but you probably aren't either. And that one was short, so I'll do another one.
I mean, I have to give him, though, E for effort. That was, I mean, he's a little jaded. He's a little over it.
Yep,
He's
all right.
not afraid to admit it.
I cut off the age and name, but whatever.
That's okay.
No thanks to trying to spice up your dying relationship with a threesome. I'm also not going to be your friend with benefit if that's your intention. If you're trying to look like Rip and have never swung your leg over an equine or a bovine, you're not my type.
Rip.
Instagram, blank.
Yeah.
I'm not on this much.
I get a lot of that. I'm not on here much.
Yeah.
Rip is a character from the TV show Yellowstone. And if you're into men, it's not even the fact that he is so good looking. I mean, he is handsome. Although, Google him without his beard. You'll change your mind. Anyway.
Beards are like makeup for men. Yeah.
Yes. So, but his character, just the way that he is and his personality is like, a lot of people think that's goals. So,
okay.
But he's a real cowboy on the show.
Okay,
so
I
that's
got
what
you.
that means. Okay, this is Jay, age 41. There is absolutely nothing on this person's profile as far as filling anything out.
Okay.
It's just 3 photos.
Okay.
One of them is a picture of, who's that guy? It's an actor. What's his name?
Oh, Jason Statham.
Jason Statham. And there's this blonde leaning over, and it's a meme, and it says, when she reaches back with her hands and spreads her butt cheeks open for you, I feel like saying, thank you, you've been very helpful. And then the other picture is a woman with her tongue hanging out, very scantily clad. Fact, every girl tries to suck her own boobs. Fact, I want to watch.
Never.
And then
Never
there's
have I ever.
I know. And then there's a picture of him, and that's it. Like, these memes are not going to get you a date with a woman, dude. I'm sorry. It's
I don't
just not
know
gonna happen.
dank memes. That's the new pickup line.
I mean, I guess maybe it will work. It wouldn't work for me though.
No, it wouldn't work for me. All right, this one's short, and then I've got one more before my good one. So
Okay.
This is Jay, 28, looking to kiss the cowboy, not the rodeo clown. And then C, 52, Looking for someone to enhance my life. I own my home that proudly displays the American flag. I support the Second Amendment and I'm unvaccinated.
All right. I have a short one before my other one, too.
Okay.
This is A, age 47. He's a car detailer. I could use one of those in my family.
I'm saying same.
Here is...
Detail my Jeep. I'm a Jeep gay.
Here's his entire about me. I love dancing salsa. I like restaurant. Just one
restaurant.
I don't know which restaurant.
Hopefully Olive Garden.
Say it.
Unlimited breadsticks, bitch. Is that it?
Then another short one.
Okay.
W, age 74. So God bless his heart.
74?
74.
Get it, boy.
And his job is warehousing. No G.
Warehousing.
But here is his about me. Gray Fox. Hey, Kate, send me a message.
What the fuck? That's boomer as fuck.
That's what I thought that is. God. Like, totally boomer.
Oh, God. All right. Well, not all hope is lost. Here is my hope profile. It's V39. Fuck it. Let's drink. Ridiculously extroverted and outgoing. My kids are grown. I have my shit together. No, I'm not going to hook up with you, random guy. Zero interest in E&M, poly, or being a unicorn.
All right. I have two, but the first one's very, very short.
Okay.
This is M, age 55. Another professor. About me. I'm in the church choir, but I still sin a little.
That's so dope.
It is. Okay, so here was the other hope one. I don't even know if it was hope. I just wanted to share it.
Oh, that's fine.
Just whatever. And I cut off, it's S, age 40.
Okay.
I am a fully functional male. I come equipped with most of my original parts. There have been some aftermarket goods installed over the years. Not to brag, but they are made of titanium. I also have a tattoo of a tattoo tattooed on my arm that says the word tattoo. I also talk to every dog I see and honk at every street sign about deaf children.
Okay, that's dope.
I think he sounds like a great time.
Yeah, he sounds like a good time. All right. I think it's time to bring the crowd back down.
Oh, yeah.
It's time for incels.
All right.
I have, sorry babe, the peeping rabbi.
Oh. Les's wife is a little bit Jewish.
She a little bit Jewish. So, a prominent Washington rabbi pleaded guilty to secretly videotaping dozens of women naked during ritual baths. He was sentenced to 6.5 years in prison on Friday. Rabbi Barry Frindle, 63, admitted recording the women between March 2012 and 2014 using devices installed on changing rooms.
Wow.
Judge Jeffrey Alprin handed down the sentence before a packed courtroom.
I bet.
Prosecutors had sought a 17-year prison term, and Frindle's attorney, Jeffrey Harris, had asked for a community service sentence. Frindle was the head of the Kesher Israel Synagogue, one of the U.S. Capital Region's most prominent Orthodox congregations.
Oof.
He also held various academic positions, including
I bet he held positions.
Including as a lecturer at Washington's Georgetown University.
And missionary.
I'm pretty sure that's Thunder. If you hear Thunder, I'm sorry.
Yes.
The recording devices were installed in the National Capital Mikvah next to the Kesher Synagogue. The mikvah is a ritual bath, and it is used most frequently as purification by Jewish people converting to Judaism and by Jewish women 7 days after the end of their menstrual cycle.
Oh, okay. Well, that kind of like what happened on Orange is the New Black.
Yes, she had to do
the bath.
And when they all escaped. Yeah, it's a lot like that.
I mentioned before that the nudist situation would come into play later.
No. Hit me with it.
So, an attempted robbery at Lowe's home improvement store went awry. Milton Hodges fled across the street and jumped a fence right into a nudist resort and spa. As one of the only folks wearing clothing, Hodges was easily spotted by the police. So he goes to escape and he goes into a nudist colony. And I thought that was really funny that I chose that one and then you mentioned it.
Yeah, because there really is a big nudist colony out there.
Yeah.
Or like a presence, I don't know what you call them. And then, was that it?
Yeah,
That one?
except for that one. It was a little short one.
I have a full circle incel. The Washington Department of Corrections has agreed to pay $600,000 to settle a lawsuit from a former intern who reported being subjected to a sexually hostile work environment. She was a psychologist at a state prison.
Oh my gosh.
So she's incel within cells within the cell. You know
Oh
what
my
I'm saying?
gosh.
It's full circle. So Teresa Grummer was an unpaid intern, at a correctional complex that houses 2,400 inmates of various security levels. And Robert Carsrud was the psychologist that she was like interning under.
Yeah.
Court records show that on January 19th, my hope is the settlement will send a message to the DOC to take future harassment reports seriously. I also hope it will reassure women and others experiencing discriminatory workplace treatment that even in your darkest moments, when you are feeling silenced, you still always have a voice. Dr. Corset told Dr. Grunner that he couldn't be sure if a male inmate had improved his behavior because of her actual therapeutic techniques and work, or because they just wanted to talk to a pretty young woman every week. He also told her that if she wore low-cut shirts or tight skirts, her success rate would be even higher.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Yeah, so she won a lawsuit against him and got some money because that's totally douchey. Do not undermine women in professions. I don't care where they are, what they are doing. That's bullshit.
It is. It is.
All right.
All right. So this man had a really bad day. He had a gun and he was a felon. So he was not supposed to have a gun.
Oh, yeah.
He's not allowed to have it. So he was going to sell it to someone he was meeting at a convenience store. And then things went awry. He went to check that the gun was working properly and accidentally discharged the weapon and shot himself in the genitals.
Oh my God.
He drove himself to a nearby hospital, and it was there that someone from the emergency room contacted the police. After he was treated...
We read good. It's okay.
After he was treated, he went to leave and was immediately arrested for being a felon with a gun.
Oh my God, dude. I love it.
Well, I think it's time for your favorite part, Liz. The screenshot.
Screenshot. Okay. You be blue. It's very short here.
I'll be blue.
Okay. Hey, pick a number between 1 and 100.
99.
Would you please watch me punch my nuts that many times? If you will, what's your Snapchat? I'll send a video. Can I at least show you my piercing on my eggplant?
I would have responded the same way that this person did.
Not at all.
Not at all. Yeah. Who do you want me to be on? You be the gray.
Okay.
Yeah.
I sent a dick pic and it says, come over, I'll get you pregnant.
I have an IUD.
Damn, so you want me to drive in?
That's a DUI. It took me even a second.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
like,
wait a
that's
second.
a what? That
DUI.
just goes to show you that we don't read these to each other in advance.
Beforehand.
They're like, we're cold reading this.
All right, you be gray.
I'll be gray. You are incredibly fuckable. Your lips are so hot, they'd look amazing wrapped around my cock.
Congratulations. My vagina slammed shut like a screen door on a windy day.
Mine too, and that wasn't even for
I
me.
know, right?
Those are awesome. All right, so you be blue here.
All right. I love Disneyland.
Me too. Face ride?
Sure, why not? Here's my address. My bedtime is at 12.
I meant fave. Oh my God, I am dying.
Oh my God. Favorite.
They're just so casual. Like, sure, why not? Here's my
why
address.
not? Oh my
Get
God.
here. Get me done before midnight.
Fuck. That guy's gonna get it either way. Disneyland or face ride.
Okay,
Okay, I be blue.
You be blue.
I love your name. It's really pretty.
I want to fuck right now.
Jesus, what an opening.
2 devil emojis.
Want to say, like, shut the...
Something.
What?
Something.
Oh, something charming first. Maybe, like, thank you for the compliment, or my name means this and this.
Something like that I find you really attractive.
I mean, thank you. But really, where's your name from? Is it Greek?
Yeah, my name is Greek.
Oh, so you're Greek.
Oh, yes. Do you like Greek men?
Me too. Where are you from? I'm from Xanthi.
You make me horny.
Bruh, man.
Your pictures are really hot.
Imagine trying to have a conversation.
Unfortunately, there are so many out there like that.
I know.
And that is exactly what happened to me with that TikTok conversation.
Yeah, there's
where it
literally a Facebook group I'm in called Okay, Enough Chit Chat. It's time to talk about my dick.
Oh my God. Maybe you shouldn't tell the podcast listeners that, because then they'll know where we get our stuff.
Nah, they ain't gonna find it. It's a private group because they don't want to get zucked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Zuck my dick.
Suck my dick. All right, well, that's going to be the end of this episode. You got anything to say before we're out of here?
Yes. It is now May.
Okay.
So that means that next month is
Pride Month!
Pride Month. We would love to do a Pride series all of June. So we would love to hear your queer stories, your coming out story, success story, anything that you would like to share with us. We would just love to feature our LGBTQ plus families' voices and have a lot of fun. We're going to be doing some interviews at our local prides.
Yes, we will. You're going to be at Hamiltucky Pride. We're going to be there with microphones, and we're going to ask you what you think an incel is.
Yes, we
Be
are.
prepared.
It's going to be great, and we're going to be giving out some stickers
That's right.
and some swag if we can get it together in time.
Oh, I will. I will have it together.
But we really want to feature our queer brethren and sistren, so we would love to have that information.
Hell yeah, and if you want to send that, again, it's at incel.intel.pod@gmail.com, or come check us out on Instagram under the same name. TikTok is
Intel.pod.
intel.pod because we got fucking flagged. And then again, Reddit. I'm clueless, guys, but I'm trying. It's incel_intel.
So let's find out where we're heading next.
Where are we going?
I got this cute little wood box, so I'm going to use it as a shaker.
That's
Shaker,
cute.
shaker. Where are we going? We are going to...
Oh, 43 is Texas, right?
No, 34.
Oh, 34. I'm dyslexic. North
North Dakota.
That's different.
Okay, let's see.
And we are...
Bisexual.
All right, bisexual in North Dakota.
I think it's genius, though, that when we roll a 2, we're bisexual.
All right, and remember, Walla Walla, Washington's full of wine, and Adam West.
All right, and if you must trust a man, make sure that he is the kind that likes big butts, because they cannot lie.